Sorry about that. Hey, folks, this is Monday, April 6th, I think. Yeah, sorry, ma'am, we're running late. I'm at Elly's house, and we are trying to do this together, and I had to get codes and codes and codes because I'm using Elly's computer. So it took me a while to get into Yahoo to get that fixed. I have, well, I'm going to wait until we get a few more people coming on to let you know to let you know what happened yesterday. I'm just getting, oh, and that takes our names out. Oh, well, that's good enough. Oh, good, we got enough people now. 17 here. Can you hear us? So I'm at Elly's house, and this is, oh, I guess there's the camera. So we're looking at, this is confusing. No wonder Elly's all done, so we can't communicate. She doesn't know that I'm talking to her, and the camera's there, and the computer's here, and
info computer's over there.
And, info
This
for
is my
what?
info when I pull up.
Oh, so you can type in and get information? Okay. So it's a little confusing. But
It's
this is
studio.
It's a new strategy for me. So I talked to Larry yesterday, and he sounded so much better. And as I told Elly, that probably means he had recently got his medications and was feeling better because of that. He was easier to hear. I just called him just before we came on, and I could hardly hear him. His voice was just real faint. And so his recovery is going to be, is that telling us that the show is live now finally? No. That was a note from the president's fundraiser for the not the president, the Republican Party fundraiser, and I forgot to turn the phone sound off, so I will take care of that right now. Just give me a sec to do that. His recovery is going to be long and tedious, as I had told you. I drove all night last night, and finally at about 5:20, I just was like, and by about the 10th knot off, for a split second, I was out and back. And I went, okay, this is not working. And about then, I saw a hospital, not where he is, but I went, okay, I'm going into the parking lot. And I sat there and prayed for a little bit and fell asleep for 2.5 hours, and then came the rest of the way. So, yeah, it was a fun night driving all night. You should see it. You guys, I should take you. If I had this on the cell phone, I'd take you outside and show you my car. Oh my goodness, my car is sitting so low to the ground. I've got to get this stuff out of this car before my shock absorbers
will totally. And I'll put it on the investigators page.
Elly will put it on the investigators page for you. No, there wasn't much traffic. There were trucks mostly. All through Virginia and Tennessee were signs: stay at home, practice safe distancing.
Practice safe sex.
Stop it. Oh. Stay apart.
I got her. I whispered something, and she can't think.
Yes, exactly. Hello to Gloria's mom. Oh, hi, Gloria's mom. She's with Gloria. Good. Good to have you. No, Larry is not doing well, but yet his recovery will be extremely slow and painful and tedious. But it does seem like we can continue to have the hope that he will someday recover, and he is alive, and that is huge good news. So, do you want to take this seat, and I'm going to go get back on the phone and see if I can.
No, I figured you'd just tell everybody, and then we'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, so that's good news, and
that way you can do your thing, and I can help you figure out how to get in your place today.
Okay.
Did you
So-
tell them all that?
Huh?
Did you tell them all about that?
So I tried looking for a place to buy, and there's just nothing available right now. The house that had been for sale in January across the street from Larry did sell. I knew it was off the market. It did sell, and so that's the end of that idea. So I'm gonna look for a place to rent, and I just found one that's higher price than I want to pay, but it is the size that I need right now, and so I'm gonna see what we can work out. So I need to get back on the computer and see what we can come up with, and so Elly's gonna help me try and find a place to live, so I'm not wasting too many days in a hotel, because I just have a few days before my stuff comes, and I have food and pots and pans with me, so I'm good to go, and I need to get this stuff out of my cooler in the refrigerator before it's spoiled and in the trash. So we're gonna a gated condo.
Hope not.
You know that no, I need I need an attached 2-car garage, and so
You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to make it so you live in a gated condo, so I'll dress all in black and have to go jumping over the fence, so they think you're like a spy or something for Washington. They think that way. They thought I was a California thug, so like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing, and they thought my son was a gangster. And they said, you could be a gangster from California. I said, well, they don't call them gangsters. They call them gangstas.
I'm trying to move this so people can there you go. So people can see a better view of your shirt.
Oh, I got the InfoWars.
Yeah. And it says, may the truth be with you.
Yeah.
Instead of may the force be with may the truth be with you.
I got this briefly when he had me on his show. Let's see, I've been on Alex Jones twice, but only a call-in to where he had it set up. I went in, he talked to me for a little bit, and I did the same thing for Rush Limbaugh, but I didn't get nothing for it. And so.
Oh, because you were on, you got the t-shirt?
Yeah, he sent me a free t-shirt for all the info. So.
Very nice, very nice. Well, I have one of his Hillary for Prison shirts, but I had to buy that. So.
The thing with Rush Limbaugh and Alex Jones, you call in and you mention a sentence, and then they run off for like 10 minutes worth of calling, talking, and then they'll come back and say, okay, thanks for calling. And so when I called in on the show, I said, the only way I'm going to be on there is if I at least get 200 words before he takes over and then tells me he's done with my call. And he laughed. Alex Jones got on the phone. He said, I need you to say what you told the screener. And so I told him, and he just cracked up. He goes, are you for real? And I said, well, I pinched myself as soon as you answered the phone to make sure you were real, and I was really on the phone with you. He goes, you're getting a t-shirt. And then, of course, I got to talk for about 10 minutes on Linda Ives and the boys.
Okay. So. MW says, if I wait a few months, the prices will drop. Are you talking about houses for sale? That's exactly why I'm trying to rent first. And I'm going to try and rent with a less than a year lease, but we'll see. Month to month would be ideal. So as soon as the prices drop, I can jump on it. So anyhow, I guess, yes, this is the first time we've met in person. I met Larry 3 years ago, and I met his wife 3 years ago when I was here, when we wrote the book 28 Years to Nowhere. So we were autographing books together for the people who were part of the team to help get Trump elected back then. And Larry and I were supposed to write another book this year, but then actually we were supposed to do it last year, but he was so busy with his consultation work, and then he got so deathly ill that we've been waiting for him to recover enough to be able to function. Two things have to happen. One is the big one is he needs to be able to get enough pain relief that he can think, because with the level of pain he's dealing with, it's pretty horrendous. And he's had some major broken bone injuries where he just really broke up a lot of his body, and his body's in pretty vulnerable state. So I thought I'd turn the phone off. So this is a real estate agent calling. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. God bless you. And hang on a second. Goodbye. And there we go.